Today, the new WWE 2K25 update released. And part of the new chapter in the island, you can unlock Firefly Funhouse Alexa Bliss. I had an idea this was going to be a thing from one of the Smack Talk's recent videos. So as someone who bought the game when it released, I have yet to touch the island. However, in wrestling terms, I'm an Alexa Bliss mark, so I have to have this. So over the past week, I grinded through chapters 1 and 2 of the island, that way when chapter 3 dropped, I'd be ready. Honestly, the island isn't a terrible game mode, and if you're like me and you only want to play this to get the unlockables, yeah, it's time consuming, but it's pretty easy. I found myself able to fly through this thing a lot faster because I won most of my matches by countout. And there are a few match gimmicks that won't allow you to do that, but for the most part, you can do it. I only had trouble with a few matches. Hogan in the steel cage at Sold Out was rough in Chapter 2. Anyway, you continue the Ghost of Paul Bearer's story in Chapter 3. It was pretty cool you can unlock him as a manager in the second chapter. But you'll have a series of matches you need to win. You'll have to compete with Uncle Howdy, Funhouse Bray, and even The Fiend. Once completing that part, you'll head into the Alexa Bliss stuff. To my surprise, Bliss wasn't the only unlockable in this story. Not only do you get Funhouse Alexa Bliss, but you get an older Nikki Cross back when they used to tag team together, and then you get the Giant Lily, which I believe was a My Faction reward in the previous game. Complete the final match against Giant Lily and all 3 characters are unlocked. So, if you haven't touched the island, you'll need to complete the previous 2 chapters. It's not bad, it's worth it. At least it's not a My Faction deal where you get stuck spending a few $100s trying to pull these characters from card packs. If you're new to the island, give it a try. There's some unlockables in there. This kind of reminds me of the old school way of having to unlock wrestlers from the old games. You know, you play to unlock, and I like that.